Formulom 1 zamijenio je svoju londonsku adresu onom hrvatskom. Kako se snalazi ovdje i zašto je odlučio započeti novi život, otkrio je Ivan Izorić.
Nije rijetkost da se stranci zaljube u našu zemlju, a upravo to se dogodilo i fotografu Derricku, čija je hrvatska avantura počela prije 8 godina u Dubrovniku.
Dubrovnik for me is an amazing place. It's stunning, the architecture, the light as a photographer was amazing. So for me it was the first time I could use my photography skills better without having to worry about English rain and weather and clouds. So I'm living in the Radisson Dubrovnik, which was kind of strange because I'm living in a 5-star hotel in the winter. And generally there was nobody else around. So it was like the Truman Show. Every morning you wake up and someone says, Craig's awake, so let's put the sea out, let's put the sun up, let's get the restaurant ready. So it was strange. But in the summer I lived in the village above, which was Olešac, and that was my first experience of Croatian life.
A taj način života mu se toliko svidio da je tu ostao i živjeti, te se prije nekoliko godina preselio u metropolu. Međutim, kamo god ide, sa sobom uvijek nosi svoj fotoaparat.
My idol in photography is David Attenborough. So from a very, very young age, in the UK and around the world, he made a film series called Wildlife on One. And one day I got a chance to go to a seminar by a photographer that did the photography for him. Who won an award 15-20 years ago, best wildlife photographer in the world.
Zaintrigiran čarima umjetnosti fotografiranja, nastavio je brusiti svoje vještine i s vremenom postao uspješan samouki fotograf.
My passion for photography came about from my passion for wildlife. So I wanted to take pictures of birds and nature that I could see in my mind what it would look like, but how do I capture it? So then I taught myself photography. You see a bird flying past and you just think it has a certain type of movement. With a camera I can take a picture, I can capture, it's a cliche, but I can capture a moment and show that to somebody and make them see beyond what they thought they saw.
No ne bilježi Craig radost samo trenutke iz prirode. Jedan od njegovih najvećih ponosa je suradnja s Formulom 1.
I've had a passion for Formula 1 since I was 10 years old. I've never missed watching a race on television. I followed Lewis Hamilton throughout his career. I lived 15 minutes from where Lewis Hamilton grew up in England. So I have a passion for Formula 1, I have a passion for photography. So I ended up doing the 2019-2020 Formula 1 season.
Tamo je počeo raditi i fotogrammetriju koja je postala njegova specijalnost.
So you take a lot of images, like 3D photography. You create a 3D object, but from that 3D object you can then measure very specifically details to enable you to replicate, to recreate that object. And the technology that we came up with in Formula 1 was so accurate that last season the FIA, which is the Federation International Association for Motor Racing, they banned the technology in Formula 1 because they saw that you could actually copy another Formula 1 car down to a level that was so accurate that you could reproduce it.
Za ovog fotografa je život u Hrvatskoj život po mjeri, u kojem je pronašao sve. Mir, poslovnu i obiteljsku sreću, pa ne čudi da mu iz Engleske malo toga nedostaje.
The only things I miss is bacon, which you cannot get in Croatia. You have prosciutto, which isn't bacon. No. So English bacon and English sausages are the only two things I miss.
Iako se lako priviknuo na život u lijepoj našoj, isto ne može reći za učenje jezika.
So my very best friend in England is a guy called Jesse McIntosh. I've known him since I was 13. So then I come to Dubrovnik and I'm sitting like this in a coffee shop in Olešac and I keep hearing, Jesse, Jesse. I'm like, Jesse, Jesse. My friend is here. My friend Jesse is here. And then after a while I realize Jesse is like, hi, how are you? So then I'm like, oh, Jesse. Yeah, then I understand.
Craig i dalje poslovno putuje diljem svijeta, no u Zagreb će se uvijek vraćati jer ovo je sada njegov dom, u kojem je, kaže, stvorio život o kakvom je oduvijek sanjao.
I have very good connections, so I can earn a good living from a Croatian standard. Not from an English standard, but from a Croatian standard I can earn a good living and be comfortable, which is perfect. I've got the perfect life balance, which I'm very fortunate to have. Something I've wanted all my life, and yeah, I wouldn't say it's 100% perfect, it never is, but it's a good balance.
Na kraju još jednog druženja ne preostaje nam nego pozvati vas da i sljedećeg tjedna pratite priče naših vrijednih novinara. Srdačan pozdrav!